Hey gang, how you doing? Welcome back. Or if it's your first Miss Jo's video, welcome full stop. Or exclamation mark. I'm gonna throw an exclamation mark out there. Today's episode of What's in the Box? What's in the box? What's in the box? Is actually a bag. And it's full of foils. So we're going to be using Foil It from Diamond Glitters and Gel Perfection. I'm going to just show you through the foils. Excuse, my desk was already messy. I was trying to cover it up with a lint wipe, but I think the game's the cover's been blown. So these are the new foils. I have swatched them all already, so some of them you'll see big pop shaped holes out of. I know lots of you are looking at the website or trying to look at the website and you can't get onto it. It's diamondglitters.co.uk. It is restricted at the moment. The only countries that have access to it are those that they are shipping to at the moment. During this virus, there's been a lot of shipping restrictions, especially with gels. So that's why some of you can't get on the website, because people were still pressing, you know, pay now, send it to me now, even though it said we're not shipping to their address. So they just restricted access, saved a whole lot of hoopla and cancelling orders and refunding and whatnot. So that's what's happening. I will let you know as soon as it's all back. There's a bit more, you know, normalcy in the world. Nobody, you know, the world's bad still at the moment, even though it sort of feels like it's nearing the end of all this. It's definitely not. Cases are still rising. If you're watching this from the future, today is, who knows what day it is. It's the 11th of June, Toberary. Nobody knows. I don't know what my name is. Nobody knows what's happening because the world has been closed for what feels like 3 years. It's probably about 3 months. Oh, that foil that I was just showing, amazing. All these different, it's got flamingos, it's got a toucan on it, it's got leaves, flowers, it's got ice lollies somewhere, watermelons. It's awesome. But yeah, so until things are a bit more back to normal and courier companies aren't saying, yeah, it's going to be 50 quid to ship one bottle of foil gel to Canada, then it is restricted. But you can join the Diamond Glitters and Gel Perfection Facebook group. There is a page, but the group's more interactive, and you'll see, you know, everyone who buys their products and uses their products, you'll see all their pictures, and there's a raffles page as well that you can enter. Obviously, that might be UK only at the moment. And lots of updates about what's happening in new colours. I've seen the new gel polish colours that are coming. They are insane. They're really gorgeous. So yeah, it'd be a good place to head on over if you can't access the website, just to have a look and see what will be in your future if you like all the products, which you should, because they're awesome. This foil is amazing. It's all the it's like marble lines but clear, so obviously you can put it on any colour. I do all my clear foils on clear, so we can hold a colour nail pop under it and see what it will look like. So that's that on there. That was a few of the lines from different parts of the foil, all tapped near each other, making sure to not get loads of the clear around it on the pop, because then if it's got some clear foil on it, the lines of the marble won't stick in the bits that have already got foil on. Am I making sense? Am I don't know. I was hoping that this video, I'm going to, at the end, I do a bit, I swatch one just to show you Foil It in case you haven't seen it, because the last foil video I did, which I think is the most viewed video of mine, I was talking as I was doing it, which I tried to do with this one, but 7 attempts, not joking, fucking 7 attempts later with noises going on everywhere, I gave up. My last video had loads of banging and noises over the top because we're having our roof fixed. And I think someone commented saying, oh yeah, banging's really fucking annoying, what the hell is that? You know, calm down. I mean, it's not as annoying as the leak we had in our roof. You know, we live in England. You can't take that shit lightly. It's gonna rain. So I thought I'll stick a little foil tutorial on at the end of this one using the foil gel. Yeah. Is that it? Is that all I have to say? Maybe. Am I about to pop one? So I'm going to pop one now. This one, because it's quite, I normally don't do a colour under foils when I'm popping them. On a client, obviously you're going to do a colour similar to the foils, just because they're going to need the gel polish for the strength of the surface anyway. But this pale one, I wanted to sort of make it pop a bit more, so I've done a coat of Alaska, which is the Gel Perfection White, and I've cured that for a minute, and I'm going to go over with Foil It. Best gel in the world. And I'll do a gel polish layer thickness, and then that will go my lamp's a combi lamp, but it's LED 2 minutes. I'm not sure about UV. I'll try and find out. I think UV takes a bit longer for everything, doesn't it? So give it 2 minutes. If it needs a bit more, do maybe 30 seconds at a time. I'll find out and I'll put it in the description below. So I'm popping this foil on, going to place it where we want it. Make sure you figure that out before getting too close to it, because it will grab it. It's super ready, tacky for foils. If it touches it, it's not, you can't just take it off and it's sticking. So I'm running my finger straight down the center to make that smooth, and then I'm going to work from the center outwards down the sides to iron out and make sure there's not any creases or any crinkles. Making sure to get on a client up to the cuticle area and down the side walls. You can use a lint-free wipe like this. This is dry, nothing on it, just gives you more of a sort of glide over, so you can rub it. I like to rub more than necessary. I like a good rub. Don't be rude, don't be disgusting. Just to make sure, you can feel when it's ready to come off, it becomes loose, it starts to come off itself. And that's coming off. Just if you get a bit like that, just give it an extra rub, and there you go. So that's all on there. I think I got some foil gel on the underside, which is why a bit more came off on the sides. And now for topping. Obviously, sorry, I'm gonna fidget. Obviously nothing is going to adhere well to the foil, so pretend that what I'm holding there is a file, and gently file the free edge. As much of the free edge as you can. If obviously it's a long nail, you've got to make sure you do all the sides that are free as well, and the tip, and that's going to give whatever we put on now something to grip to, because it will be a bit coarser. You can dust off any excess. Obviously you don't want to file it like a madman, so that you take off the foil and there's dust everywhere. Sorry, sniffy. But just a light file so that it has something to grip to. Some people say they do a base and then a top, but even then, the base coat hasn't got anything to stick to. You wouldn't use any kind of paint on a shiny surface, shiny dry surface, and expect it not to chip or peel or whatever. So I cap and then I over cap. I take the cap underneath the free edge and on the underside. Obviously you don't want to flood the hyponychium, but just enough so that it seals, so that when that cures now, it will shrink, it will shrink wrap on your nail, and it will shrink wrap to the underside as well. Oh, I'm just showing you that I've broken my nails. They're a bit fucked at the moment. They need redoing anyway. So then pop the client's hand in the lamp normally, and then once that's cured, get them put their hand in upside down. That will cure the underside, making sure that's definitely had a full cure, and it will really help seal it in. I only do just one top coat like that, and it works fine. I have clients and they don't have issues with that, so that's my tip. You can do a base and a top, or double top, or whatever you want, but I don't, and it's fine. I just make sure I overcap and then cure the underside. I'm just showing here that some papers, there's only this is the only one from Diamond Glitters that has a yellow papery backing, and if you find it doesn't pick up very well, put a little bit of prep solution on a lint wipe and wipe it off. I'm not actually doing it there because I'd already done it, and that will remove that yellow papery backing, and it'll help it pick up more. So if you do, sorry if I'm nasal, aren't I? I'm a bit blocked. If you do have issues with that picking up, then try that, because that will likely fix that issue for you. Is that everything? That one's popped. I have popped the rest. As I say, I've had a day of popping, yesterday, what was it today? I don't know, who knows. So now I'm showing you foil it again. Oh yes, if there's a bit missing, shut up, I stopped talking, God. Just put a bit of foil it over the bit that's missing, back in the lamp for 2 minutes, and then line up if it's a pattern, and just press it down. It'll only stick to the bit that's got the tacky gel on. Obviously it won't stick to the foil that's already there. So that solves that issue. You can't really go wrong. It's such a good gel. You do get a perfect pickup every time, and it's easy to rectify if you don't. Just pop a bit more on, and Bob's your uncle. I think I'm just explaining again here. I don't know why. I'm sure you understood perfectly the first time. Maybe not. I was talking after all. Just to make sure that when you do bits like that, if all the clear that was surrounding that marble mark had got everywhere, that I wouldn't have been able to put the others on unless I put more foil it on. But you could, I suppose, cut out, I mean, I often just cut out certain flowers to stick on in places, cut out and use whichever bits you want, and always keep the scraps because someone will want them somewhere. That's all of the ones from that goodie bag popped. I did those separately so that they could see all parts of the pattern. I've got a drawer that nobody knows what's in it until they say, oh, do you have any of these? And I'm like, yeah, I've got it in 47,000 colours, shapes and sizes. But nobody knew because they're in a drawer. So now I can show them everything that I have, and they can earn their keep because people know they're there now, so they'll get used a lot more. So that's all the foils that I have. They're all swatched. You need foil it and diamond gloss, best foil gel and best top coat in every town, which you can find at diamondglitters.co.uk. You can use Team DG as a discount code, and hopefully Canada and America and everywhere else will be back on there soon. Thank you for watching this video. I'll do something more fun soon. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.